Dude, that's all I love. Thank you. We're at. Thank you for all the likes on the TikTok live. We are at 8,800 likes on the TikTok live. There's so many likes coming in. All the farts come from likes on the TikTok live. So thank you, the TikTok live likers, for those farts. Thank you for making this a very gaseous occasion to you two. I don't think I have everything up for sound alerts. Yeah. Good morning, YOLO and Attention Lost. How's it going? Just getting started here. Oh, I think I need to reset my timer real quick. Okay, game, quit freaking out. Doesn't like me tapping in and out here. Just getting everything set up here. Switches on. Hope everybody has an amazing Saturday. So far, the Saturday is very good. Just waking up. Switch every time that I use the clip pedal, so that way not only not only am I clipping and saving it, I'm also automatically creating. Want to get it like an intro movie set up. 9:37. It is 7:37 for me, and I was drinking last night up until a little past midnight. It's still the morning, technically, at 9:37. I feel like there's another, like, offshoot area that I passed while coming up here. Almost is for horseshoes and hand grenades. It is the morning. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. If you come into that situation. Sneak up behind. Afternoon. It's implied in the name. It is afternoon. That's when it's afternoon. Is afternoon. I'm just speaking quietly because people are asleep. I just want to sneak Psycho Azalthos, motherfuckers. And the audio is really poppy on that clip. Every time I swear games troll me. No, usually when I talk, what is going on here? When I talk a little bit softer, my voice gets a lot deeper. Not gonna lie, TTP is kind of active right now. It flattens out my voice a lot. Cover the skies. Which I think everybody's up, technically speaking. Sent me something hilarious on Discord. Right on. Check this out real quick. Oh, Discord isn't even on. That is very true. Those damn sales. Speaking of that, there was another game I saw that I really wanted to try. It's called Meat Swap. Hey Muzz, if you want to, if you see something funny or you see anything interesting, you can do exclamation clip. Swap meat. That's what it's called. Swap meat. The video, and that'll help me out because my pedal is. Oh my god, that was so loud. Right now, so I forgot to troubleshoot that. Yeah, try it out right now. You do exclamation clip. It should clip it. Of your king. Yeah, I could totally see that. Wolf Link, quit being a pussy and get the damn Kesses. Attack. going to get this real quick. Play it here after I get through some Breath of the Wild stuff. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, swap meet. It's like Megabonk and Risk of Rain 2. No, I want to change that to this. Put a little bit of this in your that.
Oh, that made me jump. Credits, thanks for playing.
That bowling game was so weird.
Play Grow Garden, but I hate money traps and the Grow Garden streams. They're just money hungry. Play with family, so it's really fun. Yeah, that's praise it all. No need to be sorry. Don't be sorry. Just don't let it happen again. I used to have a teacher that tells me that all the time. Don't be sorry. Just don't let it happen again. Mr. Terry, Steve Terry, the humanities fairy.
There's the hats.
Because I'm generalizing. Yes, it is 1-8. Try and get that 3 there. Rickroll! Thank you for the Rickroll, Bovern! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I got
Right.
fucked!
Welcome on in. Good morning, everybody. Good Saturday morning. Hope everybody's doing amazing. It is an ASMR stream today. We'll be talking this quiet the whole way. No. I'm going to plug in a light. One of my key lights is not on. There it is. Shit. Bumping crap. There we go. Alrighty, everybody. Let's get into some Wordle and Pokédoll. What was the other one that was really fun? Poki Doki. Poki Doku. Poki Doki. Okie dokie, pokey dokie. Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll go through some news real quick. I haven't looked at gaming news in a couple days. So let me pull up GameSpot, IGN, Kotaku. There's some other good game news websites. There's Reddit. You got debated. You got debated. Oh, thank you. It's been a while since I heard that one. Feel like, ooh, why did that go up so? Oh, because I used the wrong. There we go. That's a little better, right? Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go over to PC Monitor 1. Go through some news here. So let's see what's in gaming news today. The biggest new game releases of February 2026. So I can tell we got Resident Evil Requiem. We got High on Life 2. This looks like Chad ass Link over here. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Like, who is that even? Who is that there? That's like Chad Link with a beard. I need to know now. I think Neo is in this as well. Neo 3. Who is that? Unemployment Simulator 2018. Oh my gosh. In a month. So Unemployment Simulator 2018 might be the most horrifying release around, thanks to its too real vibes. Trapped in a single bedroom apartment located in an undisclosed Nordic welfare state, the goals are simple: endure emotional pain and societal pressure, battle your inner demons, and do try to keep the bathroom clean. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh my god, the crusty teeth down there. Dookie toy. What the hell was that? That's gonna get me banned on Twitch. Just scratched his newts. Wow. Wow. What did we just witness? Holy. When there's a demo already. I'm downloading the demo. Oh my gosh. Unemployment Simulator 2018. Holy. All right, we're installing that one. I'm not going to play it today, but that's wild. Okay, what else is there? Menace. I mean, okay. Oh, a new XCOM. Oh, it's like XCOM. XCOM was good. I never got through all of XCOM. I think I have XCOM and XCOM 2. Oh, was that face from Dragon Quest? Is that Dragon Quest right here? I don't know. Be back later. Oh, for sure. Thank you. Dragon Quest 7 reimagined. I mean, I'm kind of excited for that. I never got too much into the Dragon Quest games. My Hero Academia. Not interested. There's Neo 3. Neo 3 is going to be interesting. I haven't played any of the Neos either. Mugenics. This looks like Cult of the Lamb, kind of. Or, okay, Binding of Isaac's. Mugenics is by Binding of Isaac creator. Interesting. Maybe you have to check that one out. Lost and Found Co. It looks like a cozy game. A wholesome story. Charge of a magical startup dedicated to finding lost items for its quirky townspeople. Romeo is a dead man. Is this? Oh gosh, I don't remember what the game name was. I know there was a game like this. Can't remember it was on like the Wii. Blaz Blue. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen a Blaz Blue entry. I mean, I've never played a single one, but got Mario Tennis Fever coming up. Oh, Switch 2 only. Well, cool, but lame. That's not the exclusive I'm looking for. Ride 6 looks pretty realistic there. Motorcycle racing game. High speed vehicles in a video game format. Yakuza. Oh, it's Yakuza. Called it. Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. High on Life 2. My computer can't even stream. I can play High on Life 1, but I can't play it and stream it. Reanimal. Looks like a inside Or like what was the other one that I played? Um, wasn't Inside. Okay, so little it comes from the creators of Little Nightmares. That makes sense. Switch 2 only. Well, I mean, other than PC, PS5, Xbox, Switch 2. Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. Farming RPG adventure. Avowed. I think I've heard some stuff about Avowed before. Oh, it came out before and it's going to the PS5. Okay. The new Styx game. Yes, X. Proud Nordics. Interesting. No sleep for Konami date. Here's the big one: Resident Evil Requiem. Okay. Code Vein 2 has looked pretty good. Um, God of War TV showcast. That'll be interesting. Who is in the God of War movie? I know the guy that's playing God of War is crap, he's from Sons of Anarchy. I can't remember his name in that show, but he also voiced Thor in God of War Ragnarok. So let's see. This guy, Ryan Hurst. I forget his name. Opie, I think Opie. He was in Remember the Titans. Gosh, this is such a crazy difference here. If we go look up Ryan Hurst so this is how he looks now, but this was Ryan Hurst from Remember the Titans. Like, what are you telling me that? I mean, you can see the difference, right? But it's just crazy to know that like it's the same person. And watching Remember the Titans all those years ago. Okay, so who is Olafur Dari Olafsson as Thor? I mean, that looks like a good Thor. Teresa Palmer as Sif. Okay, so the God of War show they're not going all the way back to the beginning. They're starting with essentially Norse mythology, because if this is Sif and Thor, then they're not doing the origin story stuff. Max Parker's Heimdall. Okay, yes, they're just retelling that. Mandy, is this guy known for anything? Next Netflix series, Boots. Oh, Emmerdale Farm. I don't know. Don't know that person. Okay, acting legend Mandy Patinkin will play Odin. Let's see, known for starring his role as Saul Berenson on the TV show Homeland. Best known for as Indigo Montoya. Holy fuck, we're getting Indigo Montoya as Odin? No. Inigo. I don't know why I say Indigo. No way that is the same person. Um Princess Bride. No way. That's gonna be Odin in the God of War movie or TV series? I'm down. I'm so down for that. No way. That is so cool. Inigo Montoya from Princess Bride as Odin in God of War. What a transition. What a transition. Mimir is Alistair Duncan. Let's see, who is that? Oh, it's Mimir from God of War and God of War Ragnarok. That'll be cool. It'll be the voice of Mimir as Mimir in the movie or TV show. That's awesome. Dindry, Jeff Golka from X Files, and who is it in Stargate SG-1? I kind of remember his face, but Stargate SG-1. Oh no, I don't remember him at all. He was like a baby in that. Like, He was very young in his role in um Stargate. Damn, crazy stuff there. Any more? Danny Woodburn as Brock, The Witcher in Sein. I think I remember him from The Witcher. I don't remember him from Seinfeld though. I grew up watching Seinfeld. Like as a kid, I watched Seinfeld. Maybe that explains a little bit about who I am. WWE 2K6 revealed CM Punk headlines as a massive sequel. Interesting. Characters look pretty good. I'm not interested in playing High Guard at all. Last of Us Season 3 is the final season. Huh. More added to COD. Okay. Go through that stuff. Crimson Desert promises the world, but how much will it deliver? I'm excited for Crimson Desert. I hope they don't drop the ball on it. Oh my gosh, I heard about this yesterday, and this is so sad. Catherine O'Hara, the mom from Home Alone, and I mean, every time she played a mom, right? The mom in Beetlejuice, um, like it's crazy. Passed at 71 yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday. Passed from a brief illness. That's so sad. Another great acting legend is gone. Iron Lung is in theaters now. Interesting. Fast and Furious 11. That's crazy. This censorship that Nintendo's going through with Dispatch is crazy. Former Bethesda veteran delivers his verdict on the potential Elder Scroll remasters. If they remaster Morrowind, that would be awesome because Morrowind is great. It's a little hard to play. Like it was unforgiving. That game did not like did not take its gloves off. Um yeah, heavily rumored we're getting a Fallout 3 New Vegas remaster at the end of the Fallout series. That would be so much fun. Problem with doing Morrowind is they don't have the original code. The game is so old. I don't know if the original source code exists anymore. If it does, can you even compile it? When you're looking at Oblivion, they still had the code. They could still compile it. Putting code into the new version of the engine was a possibility. Oh, okay. Go back and play Morrowind and tell me that it's the game you want to play. And that's it. Like, Morrowind was such a special experience because of the difficulty that there was in playing it. And it was a brutal game. In like controls and just, um, I mean, it broke so many barriers in like open world because it was really an open world game before open world games existed. But they would need to do some serious upgrading for it. People even had cringe moments with the Oblivion remake, but they forgave it because they're reliving something. They're enjoying the nostalgia. I worked on Oblivion. I'm even responsible for some of those cringe moments. The further back you go, the more that's going to be an issue. The reality of playing Morrowind would not stand the test of time, in my opinion. I think I have Morrowind on some platform. I think it's on Epic Games, actually. RTX remix for Morrowind. That'd be interesting. Okay. I want to get through a few more. Well, I might switch gears and go over to do the Pokédoll Wordle stuff. Or I'll just jump straight into the game. I don't know. Undecided. What's Kotaku got? Oh my gosh. That isn't something I wanted to see. Steam's invite only shooter Deadlock is quietly becoming an absolute monster. I do have Deadlock. I'm pretty sure I got invited from somebody to Deadlock. Deadlock. Yeah. I just never played it. I'm not into those hero arena shooters. Fallout 76 cashes in on season 2 hype with new $30 NCR power armor. Oh, that's silly. New Nintendo Direct rumors point to an incoming flood of Switch 2 ports. I didn't buy a Switch 2 to get ports of other games. I bought Switch 2 for high quality Nintendo exclusives. I don't want these fucking ports. Monster Hunter Wild, Elden Ring, Borderlands 4, Metaphor, Clear Obscure, Final Fantasy 16. Like, I will play all these on my computer. And if I wanted something portable to play those on, then I'd buy a Steam Deck. I want Nintendo exclusives. Give me Nintendo exclusives. I don't give a fuck about Sea of Thieves or Starfield or Call of Duty or Halo, Avowed, Diablo 4. Like, eat my ass. Give me new Switch 2 games. I mean, yeah, we're getting Duskblood, but even Duskbloods is going to be Duskbloods is not going to be the game that people think it is, because Duskbloods is going to be Dusk. Go look at Duskbloods. So people think this game, because it's a from software game, it's going to be like Elden Ring, or they're calling it like Bloodborne 2, and that's not it. This is a fucking hero arena. It's more like Night Rain than anything else. And that's probably what it's going to come out as, is like a Night Rain style game. It's actually Fortnite. It's Fortnite, but in Dark Souls. That's what Night Rain is, and that's probably what Duskbloods is going to be too. Supports up to 8 players and features both PvP and PvE gameplay. Dark fantasy player chooses from over a dozen vampire-like characters known as Bloodsworn, each possessing unique weapons and abilities to compete in matches across various maps. Like, tells you right there. Fortnite. Night Rain. Like, it's right there. Literally. Oh, Nintendo, give me more exclusives that aren't capable of running on the Switch 1, because then you don't get the power of the Switch 2 and you're literally choking your games out. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will be interesting. All right, let's go see if there's any best in here. Talos 2 Arc Knights, Rainbow Six Siege. High-profile developers rally behind Highguard amid harsh launch criticism. The harsh words do real damage. What? You guys shouldn't have released it the way you did. Should have released it as a beta instead of launching the fucking game and thinking 3v3 in a massive-ass map is going to be a popular approach for games. Square Enix is sticking with Unreal 4 for Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 3. That's a crazy choice right there, with Unreal 5 and how like long Unreal 5 has been out. That's an insane choice. Maybe they'll switch to UE5 with Part 5. Oh shit. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion they won't allow the game to finish with the third installment. Too many people willing to pay to take out 5 or 6 games. As a fan, I kind of wish now they would have left it alone. I completely agree with this. I mean, don't get me wrong. Final Fantasy VII, absolutely amazing. I love the game. It is nostalgic, but there is a certain point where, like, now we're adding to this story that was part of childhood, and it feels like it's like bleeding the cow dry. Like, absolutely. Um, yeah, I'm not looking for, and I'll probably still play it, but I'm not looking for all these additions and like expansions to the story. I mean, they did Final Fantasy Advent Children, and then they did Crisis Core, and then Retrograde, and what they added with Yuffie, and oh man. Anybody remember Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within? That game was in like, or the movie. Um, movie was actually don't remember it much now that I say it. Uh, Resident Evil 9 is insanely optimized for PS5 Pro thanks to RE Engine. I want to get myself a PS5 Pro this year. And I really only want the PlayStation because of the exclusives that they still hold. You know, it's Xbox has gone away from exclusives. And so if you have a PC, you can essentially get Xbox stuff more or less. But PlayStation still kind of has it wrapped up. Divinity port. Would not play Divinity on Switch 2 because I'd have to buy it separate from the computer, and I want to play it on the computer. Wonder what Project Blackbird is. Okay, we're gonna get to the game here. Um, I've yapped enough. So let me go over here. Game is already gaming. I think I need a new capture card because I think the capture card here is getting really bad audio because it's a cheap card. But before doing that, I'm gonna go start the TikTok live here too. Kennedy is up. Nope. None of that. Okay. Everything should be good to go. Xfinity connect to TikTok live. Xfinity is connected. StreamerBot is connected as well. There we be. Get my screen switched over here. Turn that volume off. Hey, Potato, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I wanted to turn on the text-to-speech now that it's not a story game. I don't need text-to... I like having text-to-speech on, but when I do story games where I have to hear the volume, the audio of it, I always turn the text-to-speech off. Let's enable that text-to-speech there. There we go. Intermediate now, Potato. Yeah, last time I played this, I beat the beginning trials. So now it is on to the intermediate trial, middle trials. All right, so we're gonna go buff up real quick. Did come pre-planned for this. So we're gonna eat this mighty fish skewer. I have practiced the middle trials a little bit too. Just I wasn't going into it fully blind. Right on, right on. Yeah, I'm trying to do this without any glitches. The only glitches I use are speedrun approved glitches. Did he not see me that time? Oh, okay. That was fortunate. Right. I have no clue. That's crazy. Oh, I almost lost the woodcutter axe. That would have sucked to lose the axe that early. Okay, and then we're gonna use this. So I want this Bokoblin's weapon. Damn it, I smashed it. I went too fast. No, let me switch my weapon here. Ah, I didn't want to get clipped by that. I knew he was going to do that damn swirly thing too. That's all right. Got through that part. Thank you everybody for coming in. My name is Spaces Are Evil, a multi-platform variety streamer, and I am doing a 100% playthrough of Breath of the Wild, and I am in the middle trials for Trial of the Sword. And this is the other thing to burn down. There's one chest that I've gone through here before that I just can't seem to get. It's on the level with the Guardian, the first Guardian you encounter. All right, got another soldier's bow. Gonna go down over here and grab this food down here. Wow, I got gypped on food. 2 iron shrooms and an arrow. And that's everything. I got that. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. This one took me a little bit to figure out how to go through this because I'd always turn around. I just knock these fuckers down. I don't need their rods. There we go. Come over here for this. These chests are hard to get. I mean, most of these chests are fine. Yeah, I did read about that. There's also a certain way you can go through that trial and not activate all of them at the same time. Because like the first one, there's 1, the second one, there's 2, and the third one, there's 3. But there's a way to do that trial without having to fight them in that order. That's what I wanted there. Okay, I already got the feathered edge, so the last thing right now in this area is going to be these 2 guys down here. So I'm going to get some stamina back because I'm going to swap my bow and arrow. Swap my bow out and then just pummel this guy. Well, that didn't work as intended. I didn't need. That's all right. I'll be fine without that crap. Try not to knock them off the edge because then you don't get their weapons. And that black bokoblin kind of wanted the weapons, but I will be okay without them. That's crazy. I'm hoping to get through this in about 35-40 minutes. This bomb one is such an annoying pain in the ass. Luckily, with the second trial, they give you a massive amount of arrows. And so there is like no shortage of arrows for this trial. Although sometimes it feels like you're going to run out. You get a lot. Okay. Go get this chest over here. Thank you for liking the live potato. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Spaces Are Evil, and I am going through Master Mode Trials. What? That has not happened before. That thing always comes down. And that's a spear. I've not seen that happen before. That kind of sucks, because I'm probably going to lose it here. It should have slipped down when I took down that one balloon, and it didn't. That's a pain in the ass. All right, well, there's another lost weapon. Lost 2 weapons so far. Luckily, once you get past the first 4 trials, they kind of just start throwing weapons at you. I want a spear for this. That's crazy. It gave me a sneak strike there. And another sneak strike. No. Okay. It is. I love the sneak strikes. It's just, sometimes it's weird how they pop up like in the middle of a battle. Almost like they lost you. At least I haven't lost any arrows yet. I don't feel like I've lost any arrows, so... Yeah, that's it works best with like Lizalfos, because when you sneak strike Lizalfos, it like knocks them to the ground and then they pop up and turn around. I think you can do it with moblins too. I don't know about bokoblins though. Right, let's see here. This one is just a shield check. I missed the shield check there. There it is. I hate when I miss that one. Makes me feel like a scrub. Right? Damn unskippable cutscenes. Not cutscenes. Interrupted my animation. Awesome. Welcome in, Lindsay. How are you doing? Zelda games are fun. Lots of fun. I planned it in 2026. I'm going to go through all the Zelda games. I've played them all on off stream. Right on. Yeah. No, I love Zelda games too. They're I started last year. For sure. I don't know about my favorite, because there are so many really good video game franchises, but it is like top tier. I think my favorite video game franchise honestly is Doom. Lazyville, welcome in. How are you doing? This is the chest I always lose because it floats away, and I think you have to stasis it as it comes down. Otherwise, you just don't get it. That is not a flame arrow. See, and it just... Oh! That's the first time it stayed. Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you, Az. Thank you so much. It auto-corrected to all caps now. That's hilarious. Here's the Kingdom is great. Yeah, that was really lucky drop, because usually that just falls in between those platforms. I have never seen it actually bounce to the other platform there. I always lose that fucking chest. I don't even see what I got out of that chest, though. Okay. Last time I came through here, I stupidly ran around in... Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, that's what I got. I gotcha. Right on, since PS1. For me, I had a Nintendo NES when I was growing up. I've played through since Nintendo, since NES. Probably, yeah, somewhere around, maybe a little early. I don't know. It's so tough to tell. It was so long ago. I remember playing Nintendo, watching Gumby, and eating cheese sandwiches. Oh, straight up Unk. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Everybody calls me Unk. I love it. I'm a funk. I'm a fun Unk. I'm a funk, man. Try to keep up. All right, this time I'm gonna skip getting all of the trees. I don't need rock hard food this time. I'm Trials of the Sword, middle trials, and this is like level 4, I think. Yeah, no, with the trees, like, yeah, I was very good for the beginner trial, but I don't need it in the middle trial. I do need a heal here, so I'm gonna use this meat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I love the lights are great. Yeah. So the first time you go through the middle trial, you want to save the foods that give you buffs because you'll get more as you go through. And then those are really useful when you get to the end of the middle trials. At least that's what I found. I am going to make healing food though. So I'm going to use the bass and then 2 Hylian shrooms and cook those up. That way I have 2 healing items. And now we go into the dark rooms. I play through these without any light. I don't need a torch through these. This one is actually pretty easy to me. I think it is. Gotta wait for these little buggers. Thank you for the likes. Wow, that thing moved. I've never seen it actually roll that far before. Oh, my aiming is so off today. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you so much. Hey everybody, welcome in. My name is Spaces Are Evil, multi-content variety streamer. Spaces Are Evil everywhere you go. And I'm playing through Master Mode on the Breath of the Wild Trials of the Sword. There's nothing they give you here. Just a joystick. I am such a scrub with motion controls. That's a tough. Link's Awakening. There's nostalgia. So much nostalgia for me with Link's Awakening. That has to be my favorite. Yeah, Master Mode is tough. Like, oh, I missed him. Damn it. Yeah, motion controls are very good. I'm horrible with using motion controls. Thank you for the follow, Tonya. Welcome in. My name is Spaces Are Evil, going through a 100% Master Mode playthrough. Let's see, what do I have here to really mess these guys up? Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time is great. I could feel that. I could see how that could be really frustrating. All right, get these weapons before they burn up. Don't need the torch. I do need their spears though. There's one spear, right? No, it's Zelda. They make. Dude, there was somebody that comes in here that has played the Switch Lite, Master Mode on the Switch Lite. That's like insane. Playing Master Mode on the Switch Lite. Yeah, it's something else. Thank you for all those likes. Let's get into the next here. Next one, this is with the... I still have an ice arrow left, right? At least one. I have 3. Okay. So we got to take out this whiz robes here. Try and get his attention so he stops moving. Okay, this ended up a little different than last time. How are they still tracking me? Through the dark, too. This must be the white bokoblin, because there's a white bokoblin in here that's a pain in the ass.
Thanks, BRODY, for 1,005 likes.
Thank you, Brody, for those likes. I appreciate you very much. Ah! Camera got me. The final boss, the camera. That is the white bokoblin. Cornered now. What you gonna do? Not much. Can't even get up. There we go. Much better there. All right, one more bokoblin in here. Pretty sure there's only one left. In. I'm standing in fire. Keep burning myself. Okay, there we go. There we go. A little better. This is where I start getting stocked up on weapons around here. Right on. Yeah, I'm playing it on the Switch 2 as well. How is everybody's Saturday morning going? What do you all got planned for Saturday? Hell yeah. I want to get a PS5. I got a PC. PC's my go-to console, though. I watch you every day. I don't know if you're still here, but remember after stream, we're going to get the get your motorcycle bolts tightened up here so we can go out and use that. Yeah, boy. No. I mean, PS4 is still really good. I mean, yeah, you miss out on some PS5 titles. And then the Switch 2 is nice for the things that it adds. Ooh. There's some like Simu. I think Simu is the most popular one right now. If you play it, yeah, right. Hello, Miku. No, I'm using Switch 2. I have a actual Switch 2 next to me. I'm on my controller. See, here. Shebang. I Oh, Simu's for the Wii. Okay. I didn't realize that. I would not trust any of those. Right? Yeah, I would never buy a Switch game from an unofficial resource. Huh. Oh, right here. Yeah, yeah, so Switch 2 is good, but there isn't a whole lot of exclusives for that platform right now. So, I mean, if you can afford the Switch 2, definitely get the Switch 2, but yeah, but it could also be an illegitimate cart, and then Nintendo will catch on, and they will brick your Switch or Switch 2 if it's a bootlegged cart. And that's why I will never buy from a third party. I will always buy official games. Yeah. The next exclusive is Mario Tennis, which is kind of a disappointing exclusive. But hopefully we get more as 2026 progresses, because I think they're going to hear a high demand from people that bought the Switch 2 to like give us some damn it was a huge thing. I hate how few they are. They need more Switch 2 exclusives. I didn't buy a Switch 2 to just upgrade Switch 1 games. Yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, anything third-party games, you got to be careful. Right? Age of Calamity is pretty cool. Which one is this one? I don't... Oh, this is the Guardian. Yeah, be careful with any third-party places that you buy Switch games from, because and it came out when the Switch 2 came out that people were getting their Switch 2 bricked, and they didn't realize that they bought they didn't buy. Not really. I mean, the fakes are so good. I don't know if there's a way to tell if a Switch 2 game is fake or not. Just buy from trusted sources, and I would never buy. I'd never buy a Switch 2 game from Temu or off eBay or from even from the TikTok shop. You know, there's high possibility that it can be bootlegged in a lot of cases. And so and you usually can work with Nintendo and get your Switch unbricked if you really do buy a game that is bootlegged, but they are cracking down like wildfire on bootlegged games in the Switch. Because they have a whole digital online and that's why your Switch has to be online all the time, is because of the digital verification process for Switch games. Yeah. Right. It's a Dynasty Warriors game. I don't know if folks remember Dynasty Warriors, but yeah, Age of Calamity and Hyrule Warrior, the Age of Calamity and Age of Imprisonment games are definitely like, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to mess with those counterfeits. Floor 10. So after this floor, I believe I go into another rest area, and then it brings me into a bunch of Guardian Trials. 16 is the final. Middle, yeah, this is the intermediate, floor 10. Sorry to take the hype away there, but yeah, you want to... I don't know if there's a way to physically tell if it is a bootleg or not. Unfortunately, I think bootlegs are so good anymore. Yeah, and that's it. No, there are Guardian There are, it's not the Guardian Trials you're thinking of, but there are Guardian Trials here. Yeah. Chase, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the 3 roses. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day at work. There's the Hinox. All right. Yeah, thank you for those 3 roses, Chase. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. My name is Spaces Are Evil, multi-platform variety streamer, and going through going through the middle trials, master mode, Breath of the Wild. So thank you all for coming in to watch. If you haven't dropped that follow there like Lindsay just did, please do drop follow. Trying to get myself to 1,000 followers so I can put links in my bio and just reach my goal there and have a new goal. I had 1,000 follower goal for a while here. I've been streaming for several months. Thank you, Chase, for dropping that follow. I will be playing through more Legends of Zelda games. I'm going to play the next one. Will, I think, either be Link's Awakening or Link to the Past. And then after that, eventually I'll go back to Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm going to go and play through all of the OG Zelda games here. So I think I got all the boxes in here. I love the Switch too. I just wish they had more exclusive games for it. I think price-wise, it's good for the price. You know, it feels really good, and the quality out of it. You know, it's basically, I feel like it's the base level Steam Deck. Yeah, I love the upgrades that they did. The like the Zelda Notes app because you can only use Zelda Notes if you have the Switch 2, the enhanced version. And the little things they're adding right now are great. My only issue with the Switch 2 is the lack of exclusive games for it. I want to get Donkey Kong Bonanza because that is an exclusive for the Switch 2, which means it uses the whole power of the system and it doesn't neuter the game. I forgot I got armor. All right. Yep. Inventory full, and that's why I wasn't too concerned about losing those few weapons at the beginning, because you start getting a pretty full inventory here of weapons. I'm gonna drop this axe. I only need 1 axe. All right. Forest Dweller's sword. This is gonna be my shirt. Hylian tunic, and the last one is a spear. Yeah, Forest Dweller's spear. Okay. Get the axe out, and that way I can cut up these boxes easily. And then make sure I don't miss any food around here, like these shrooms. They are, and we're gonna see that for a while. I don't know how long it's gonna take Nintendo to get away from that practice. Yeah, finally I got some damn clothes. Yeah, they do the enhanced, but right, got it here. Yeah, they do enhance it a little bit, but I want the actual power of the Switch 2 used, and not trying to earn extra money by neutering games to make them play on the Switch 1. That's really what it is for me. Because I feel like that's kind of that'll be a common practice for a while until Switch 2 is more widely distributed and they see more people switching over to the Switch 2. All right, this one I was gonna do something different than I did last time. And then these are easy to take out just with a bow and an arrow. Yeah, no, it is great news. They just need more of it to sell. That was dumb. I have my blocks up, and I'm not using my blocks correctly. I'm glad they don't break these blocks with their shots, though. Because that would be super annoying if they broke these. Okay, that's all of those. There's this chest up over there that I want to get real quick. Oh, we're in ads. I need to pause for ads every time they come up because I am a multi-platform variety streamer. Spaces are able everywhere you go, and some of the platforms I stream on have ads. And so whenever the ads play, I take a break. We take a break to get some water, take a bio break, get some food, stretch. And it's my way of giving back to those that support me on the platforms that support back. So thank you all for coming in on the TikTok side of things. Appreciate you all joining. I appreciate all the conversation. It has been such a great day. Zayden, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it all. All very, very amazing. I love that Gandalf. Oh, man. It's AI, I know, but it's still good as shit. Oh, but yes, I stream everywhere. We got like 2 minutes of ads, 2.5 minutes of ads. So, Chevy, thank you for the follow. Thank you everybody for following on TikTok. I appreciate them all coming in. I have a goal of 1,000 followers. And once I hit those 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 100,000, 1,000,000, sky's the limit. Beyond the skies. Shoot for the stars, because even if you miss, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss the moon, you are among the stars. Law Dog, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's just a fun thing. Thank you for sharing the stream. They're just silly things that I play when people share and follow. Last time it was the Pedro. And I'll just, usually scrolling on TikTok, I find some like green screen meme that somebody's created that I like. And so then I'll change it out for the new video for following. Just as a little, a little incentive for following, I guess. Trying to find different ways to find those incentives. Like one thing I have here is anybody that comes over and follows me on the purple site, I do these special origami stars. So I put the follower's name on a piece of paper and then I fold it up and I make these origami stars for it. And I got a jar back there for it. York. This is BOTW. Breath of the Wild. Right, talk. That was funny. That was hilarious. I love it when autocorrect does that kind of crap.
For 3,001 likes.
3,000 likes. Thank you, Chase. I appreciate that very much. Fingers crossed, by the way, Chase. I mean, it's right. They are a lot different. But yeah, I hope that it does work out for the game that you got there. And yeah, that's a tough one. I maybe do some research on they did have to change it, but I'm glad it wasn't like directly a copy of a lot of Breath of the Wild, because they did pull so much forward from Breath of the Wild. So that is kind of like blessing in disguise for me. Makes it feel unique in its own way. But yeah, maybe Chase, do some like research on Reddit to see if other people have got it off Temu, and then ask them like, is it legitimate? What do you think about it? And it could just be like the, what is it, NTSC versus PAL version. I forget which one is for the US. That NTSC was like a worldwide one, and PAL is the US for the encoding. And that may be the only difference in it. But I would do a little research on like, check it out on Reddit, do Google search, like Tears of the Kingdom, Temu, Switch bricked, stuff like that. Just to be sure. Oh, sweet. Because I got a Epona. I got the Royal White Horse. I got Ganon's horse. And then I have a black stallion and a black solid color and a blue solid color. And they're to me, the best horses that you can get. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I did complete Champions Ballad. I love that picture. That's cool. I didn't know those pull forward too. That's awesome. All right, we are back from ads. Right. To me, the next one is one of the harder intermediate trials because you gotta be a little quick on your feet. I'm gonna get stasis for this next one. And I'm gonna make sure I'm healed up enough. So eat these cooked meats here. Oh, I fucked up. Oh man. I fucked up. I didn't cook my food before I left. I didn't cook any buff food. Shit. Okay, well, this will be interesting. I have no buff food for the rest. Once my attack buff wears off, I ain't got nothing else. I fucked up. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. We'll still be good here. Ah, 2 guardians. I didn't want that.
Thanks, Paxton, for 1,005 likes.
Damn it. It's not working like it did last time. Last time I used... Oh my gosh. Because these fuck-ass guardians chase you so bad. They just have such erratic movement that it's really hard to get those in. And then they start fucking healing. Last time I was able to take these out one at a time. Yeah, last time, fucking A. Last time I did this, I was able to defeat these individually, and now I'm in like full-fledged panic trying to get them. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. We're gonna go around this corner. Beat him to death. Okay, there's one. There is one. All right, the others have calmed. Here we go. Now I'm in a good state. Panic completely set in there. I'm good. That did hurt a bit. Hurt them more than me, though. Okay, the next one is a little bit easier. Do I have anything to heal with other than just chugging food down? Yeah. Let's do this real quick. I do have a flame blade. And so I'm going to take the flame blade and drop it. All right. And then we're going to cook on the flame blade here. So I'm just going to start holding this stuff and cooking it for food. No? Doesn't work that way? Okay. Then I'll pick up the flame blade and use the flame blade to cook the food. I thought it... Oh, shit. I thought I'd be able to toss... thought the flame blade would act as a fire, but I have to actually use it to make it act that way. Cook my food, please. There we go. And we're just going to do that for several rounds here. Too bad I can't make an impromptu, like, cooking stove. That'd be nice. But hey, we make do with what we got, right? Make do with what we got. Thank you all for coming in. My name is Spaces Are Evil, multi-platform variety streamer. Spaces Are Evil on all platforms. And I fucked up by not cooking my buff food. So I'm converting all my buff food to food and just roasting it all. Yeah, I mean, it'll still cook it, but you have to have that pot to be able to throw stuff in order to cook. And I don't think you can make the pot. And I didn't come in here with, I haven't broken any wood either, so I don't have any wood in my materials, unfortunately. But yeah, the only way to like prepare it as a dish is in the inside of the cooking pot itself. And I am completely wasting my attack buff here too. That's all right though. The next room you don't need the attack buff in, so that's definitely a plus. And I still have 3 fairies as well, so those fairies will be very helpful. And then what else do we got? Hold these. Cooking more. Whoops. All right, there's the last food that we'll get for the game. Oh, I gotta go grab that chest too. I didn't let the thigh cook. There's a chest here I haven't grabbed. Yeah, Terrytown's fully built. I am being way too impatient. I thought I heard the sound. Okay, well that's cooking. I'm gonna eat real quick. Get my hearts back up here. No, actually, I did not. I played this game 5 years ago. I was playing it on regular mode, and then my kids, my middle child, wanted to play the game. Well, they were playing Breath of the Wild, and they had their own switches for it, but he wanted to play specifically on my save and what I've done, and so my save got utterly messed up from that. And then right? Well, not, and so I set the game down and I didn't pick it back up for a while. And when I started streaming, one of my goals in streaming was to do challenging games. And so that's why I chose to pick up Breath of the Wild and play it on Master Mode, because of the challenge it presents. And also coming into the game, like literally 5 years after I played it, fresh, you know, basically forgot everything and coming in to play Master Mode. So, yeah. Let's see. I want to double check here, make sure I'm not missing any guardian weapons. The guardian weapons help a lot on the last level when you're fighting the guardian there. Man, I'm really bummed I didn't get to cook my buff food. Yappuccino. Full of yappuccino and not any brains. If I only had a brain. All right, this one is not that bad. Yeah, this one isn't that bad. You just gotta take out some of these guardians a little quickly. Oh, there are several things that master mode. There you go. I did play Tears of the Kingdom when it first came out. I have it. I just haven't played through it in a little bit. So, some of the things that master mode changes, you now have golden enemies that spawn. Golden enemies are harder than white enemies. Those guys I'm not going to shoot just yet because I got a plan for them. So yeah, golden enemies are harder than the white enemies. All enemies regenerate health in master mode. Everything regenerates health in master mode. In master mode introduces random delays in blueberry sword. I didn't know that was a thing. You mean the master sword? Nope. I have not defeated Ganon and the golden enemies. No, I haven't maxed it out yet. I have not maxed it out. I'm maxing it out right now. No, in master mode, the golden enemies just start once the game scales high enough. I have not beat Ganon. The golden enemies started spawning before the fourth. Right, master mode is a really good part of it. But yeah, no, the golden enemies are spawning even before you defeat all the divine beasts. You see, so we're getting an update, you guys, for Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom, and the update is that they're releasing Minera's Construct amiibo. Like, just out of the blue, we get news from Nintendo that Mira's Construct amiibo is going to be available. Yeah, like, what the fuck? That's what you give us for Tears of the Kingdom? That's what we get for Tears of the Kingdom, is a new amiibo? Like, thanks. After everybody's played it, almost everybody. Yeah. It's insane. No, I want to knock you into the water. That's what I wanted to do there. Yeah, doing the one-hit obliterator quest and all those extra, yeah. Right? Oh, it was a pain in the ass. I was so upset about it. Like, you couldn't do anything more for Tears of the Kingdom. Nothing more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that is a tough part of it. Oh, yeah, there's a chest in here. No, I didn't see that there was a leak. See, I like the depths. I thought the depths of Tears of the Kingdom was cool. It was a cool addition to it, and how, like, light roots are directly connected to shrines. Yeah, I like the bosses in the depths. I think they did a good job with it. But I get it. It's not for everybody. It could feel empty, you know? It is really big. Yeah, I wish they'd at least, like, give it a little bit of DLC love. And not just fully ignore it. I actually want the spear. I do not want... The thunderstorm rod is going to break soon. I'm not going to use the meteor rod. All right. Not close enough. Oh yeah, there is so many good things with Tears of the Kingdom, and so much nostalgia that they kind of were able to bring back with Tears of the Kingdom, which was so fun. But, like, at the same time, there's just not the challenge that's presented by so much of Yeah. There we go. And I should be able to pick up that Guardian Sword, Guardian Shield. There's the ball. There we go. Next, so I got 2 of those guys in a room next. And then afterwards is like a major test of strength. And then that'll be it. They did. They and the DLC shrines too for Champion's Ballad. Those DLC shrines were great. Yeah. No, it's all like they're missing a huge market there, and I hope we see an update for it someday soon, and it's not like so far down the road that people just stop caring. There we go. I thought, yeah, I love the Champion's Ballad DLC. I thought that what they did with it was really good. They are. Ah, it's blocking my attacks. Fuck, and now I'm out of stamina. Urgh! Okay. Gotta approach this a little differently than I am. Yeah, it's just hard to parry here with 2 of them, like onslaught style. Let's see here. There. Now it'll be a little bit easier. Thank you. I hate that fucking attack. I thought he was gonna do the other attack that he's about to get into here. This one. There we go. Much better. All right, final one, major test of strength. Yeah, I totally. It is nice to be able to get as much damage as you can. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have backed up, and I didn't because I thought it was a different attack. I thought I had it low enough health to where he was going to do the laser charge and not the spinny shit. And yeah. My fuck up. All right. It is hard to read because it's kind of the same. They telegraph the same attack. I'll take the battle axe over the spear. I don't think there's any boxes in this one either. I'm pretty sure I looked through this and there wasn't. All right, last one. Floor 16. Right. Yeah, it's only like 7 or 8 years in the future. Tears of the Kingdom is compared to Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense there. Spin to win. My bow broke. That's why I'm like, I'm not firing anything. Oh yeah, no, I'm juggling between stasis and arrows here. No, no! Oh, that was such a... I hate getting hit by that. I knew I was gonna eat that thing too. The fucking no animation canceling sucks ass. I still got fairies as well, so I will make this fight. This isn't... I'm not losing this shit now. I come too far to lose. Get up, Link. This is 16. This is the end of the middle trials. Right? I get too into the fighting. I'm being too greedy. Right? Yeah, I'm trying not to use any sort of glitches to do this. The only glitches I use are the glitches that speedrunners can use. All right. This is it. This is where we take them out. And we're done. There's the middle trials. Struggled a lot harder on that than when I practiced it. Thank you for the follow, Jesus. Yeah. No, the spear stabs are nice. Sometimes it can be, especially when it doesn't go as planned. Mock trial. No, this is Breath of the Wild, Trials of the Sword middle trial, and I just finished the middle trial, and now the end trials are unlocked. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it is on Master Mode. Yeah, there's no... there he fell. Oh my god. Oh, did they patch it? Oh my gosh, that sucks, boss. Damn, that's insane. Having to start all over because you fall off. I was wondering about that too, but you said they patched it, so that doesn't happen anymore. That's good. That's insane that that happens though. Yeah, no, I know there's a lot of saving the ancient, like you don't want to use the ancient arrows through a lot of the end trials. Right? Imagine getting all the way to the end and then having to restart because you died to gravity. Yes. Yeah. One tip I have, whenever doing the... that sucks. Yeah, there's some... From what I read, there's something like that. A huge tip for doing the Trials of the Sword and making sure you get everything is in your map, the Sheikah sensor. Open your Sheikah sensor and change your target to treasure chest. And that way, when you have the treasure chest targeted and you're going through Trials of the Sword, it'll go off any room that has a treasure chest in it, so you don't miss them. Thank you, boss. Thank you very much. I do not have another horn to... Let's see here. Hi, Yusuf. How are you doing? Let's see. I'm going to open up Zelda Notes here because Zelda Notes knows. I think I'm at like 93%. All right. Well, boss, hey, thank you so much. Yeah, you have a nice day too, boss. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourself. Stay well. Stay hydrated. I'll see you later. Thank you all for coming in. My name is Spaces Are Evil, multi-platform variety streamer. Spaces Are Evil everywhere you go. You're welcome. You are welcome. I'm trying to get to my Zelda Notes app here. If you haven't dropped that follow yet, drop that follow, because I'm going to be going through more Zelda games in 2026. I want to play through all of them. Thank you for the follow, Jackson, Chumbus, and Astral. Thank you so much, everybody, for dropping those follows. I'm trying to get to my into the notes app to see how much my percentage is. I'm at 93% complete. It's kind of hard to see, but Zelda Notes app tracks like all your percentage, which is really cool. I still have basically the Gerudo Desert to clear out as far as destinations that I need to finish. Okay, let's see. I discovered I haven't finished all the trials yet. I do have max hearts, but I also used the horned statue to change over some stamina to hearts, which I'll probably change the hearts back to stamina for the Lionel fight now. Because if you didn't know this, with Breath of the Wild, you can go to Hateno Village here, and then I'm going to show this off just so people know. Because you can switch, you can move your hearts and stamina around. It costs a little bit of rupees. It's like 100. It's I think about 200 rupees every time you do it, because you got to pay to remove it and pay to put it back. I think I have like 4 shrines left. I forget how many, but you can go over to this pond over here. So this flag in Hateno Village, under the flag is the horned statue, and so you can come up to this horned statue and talk to it, and it asks to tamper with your essence. There's a whole quest around this too. The quest I think comes from Hateno Village to do this, so I'm gonna ask it to take a heart container. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so I'm selling it a heart. You're gonna see one of my hearts go away. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a few hearts here. Take the third. I'm gonna take one more, because then I think that'll give me max stamina. Thank you for those likes. I appreciate that very much. And then, so we're going to do a different container now. And I'm going to say I want one back, and I want it as stamina. Oh, it does actually disappear and not just take damage. Because sometimes, some of those fights, when you use ancient arrows, it does damage instead of just fully evaporating them. But this way, using the horn statue, you can move around your hearts and stamina. Because the game, Breath of the Wild, doesn't let you max out both unless you do a glitch. So you can have max hearts minus 1 stamina, or max stamina minus 1 hearts. And then I should be... Yep, there's max stamina now. So I'm just going to mess around and go through the end trials here. I don't have a buff. Well, maybe... Yeah, I think I'm going to just go into the end trials real quick and check them out. Yeah, I only have 8 shrines left. I'm at 112 shrines, so I can only get... Is there... No, there has to be more than 120. But those... You don't get the same types of spirits out of those. You get different orbs for, like, because it gives you like 3 or 4. You get 3 orbs. Oh, it does. Okay, then I messed up on it. Am I Jack Black? I get that quite often, Eddie. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome on in. My name is Spaces Are Evil. Oh yeah, the beginning part. I don't Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got to get through the rest of the shrines. How many shrines do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. It's hard to tell here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apparently I have 9 shrines left. I don't know. That's weird. They will, because like I put all of these marks on it and I didn't realize. Hey, thank you for the follow, Eddie. Thank you for the follow, Lil Bamboo. What's up, Lil Bamboo? But yeah, when I put those marks down, I didn't realize that when you go into Hyrule, or I forgot when you go into Hyrule Castle, it gives you a 3D map like you're in a Divine Beast. And that totally threw everything off. This is Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it is in Master Mode. That's right, all of these are elemental. Like, you got rain, ice, wind, ice, fire, and something else. Yeah, that does sound like it's a much better option. Oh, that hurts so bad for an arrow. 0 of 10 decision. Welcome in, Marco. How are you doing?
Thanks, Chase Market, for 3,501 likes.
Damn. Thank you for all those likes, Chase. I appreciate you liking like crazy. What else is around here? I didn't even heal coming in here. I just came in to try it. Is my Sheikah sensor active? I 14? Something like that. Do not want to get shocked and blown up. I don't know. I'm not counting. They're at the top. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21? Is that 10? I don't know how many goes across the top. I still got to do a couple shields, or a couple of the shrines. But I'm actually... This is just a quick run. Right? Just randomly land in a place that gets me shocked. That'd be insane. Come on.
Thanks, Chase Mark.
Okie dokie. Oh, I thought I was backing up enough.
2,001 likes.
Damn it! Shoot him in the face! Camera is the final boss. They are so quick to grab the head. There we go. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can just be randomly struck by lightning. I imagine you can. Imagine you could just be wrong place, wrong time, and absolutely get blasted. The game would do that. The game would try to find a way to do that. Thank you for sharing the live. Do they? Oh my god, I never realized that. Holy shit, I never fucking knew that, Tony. From another Tony, thank you. That's fucking cool. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I think you have to buy both DLCs together, and I think the expansion is like $20 or $25. That's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah, that's some knowledge drop in there.
Thanks, Chase Market, for 4,505 likes.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought there was like an expansion pass that gave both. Yeah, you can't do individual. Okay, those are up top. Don't run into the pointy things.
Thanks, Yusuf. I'll bring you
No, well, yes, normal mode and master mode are separate saves completely in the game. You can have a normal playthrough and a master mode playthrough at the same time. That was some crazy text-to-speech there. I don't know. No, it is a new save. I mean, you'll keep it for... You will keep it for the... Damn it. You do keep your hearts and saves in normal mode, but that stuff does not come over to master mode. Right? I like using... Oh no, I think there's one more Hylian shield you can get in the game. Yeah, I try to use environmental stuff to help out in the game as much as possible, because it definitely is a huge, like, plus in trying to get through anything. Is that all of them finally? Nope, there's one more. There we go.
Thanks, Yusuf Al-Burumi, for 3,014 likes.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Get your revenge. Yeah, Terrytown was awesome. Chase, thank you for those 2, 3. Thank you for the 2 roses. Aaron, thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. Get some arrows here. Is there anything, any other sort of loot around here? Don't see any. Got beef now. That's funny.
Thanks, Chase Marfit, for 5,514 likes.
Stalfos Riders? Really? Yeah, absolutely a last millisecond clutch there. Oh yeah, great game. Great game right here. I didn't know you could knock their heads off when they're on the ground. That's kind of cool. I thought they had to pop up in order to take the head off. Okay, we got a few more riders here. Oh, fuck me. This has got me right here.
Thanks, Chase Marfit, for 6,009 likes.
What? Oh, it's my bow. I'm like, what is gonna shock me? 1 heart, 1 HP in a dream. Yeah, I'll be doing Tears of the Kingdom eventually. After this game, I am going to probably... There it is. Well, I was checking it out. I thought I was doing pretty good there. Like going in raw without full health and no buffs or anything. So, good stuff. What was I going to do now that that's over? Oh, I was going to go get Horn, right? I was going to go get Dragon Horn. Because I need... Yeah, this is usually the easiest place down here to get a Dragon Horn. This is like guaranteed every morning. Every in-game morning, Dinral. For Breath of the Wild, absolutely. The Breath of the Wild DLC expands on the game so much. Like one of the best DLCs ever to be created, in my opinion. Put on the Flamebreaker armor so I don't burn to death. Get rid of anything that's wood.
Thanks, Chase Marfit, for 6,500 for likes.
For sure. And even like when you're paying for the the Nintendo Online subscription, you get the enhanced editions of Breath of the Wild, and that too is like a really big value add. I really enjoyed the enhanced editions of the game because it gives you the Zelda Notes app, which is like having an interactive map without yeah, you either need to pay for that or buy the upgrades individually, and I think it's $10 each. So that, it kind of sucks. But thank you for the follow, crew. Kendrew. For online, I think for a single person, it's like $8 a month. Yeah, I think yeah, no, I think you're right, Chase. I think you have to do the full year subscription to get the larger pack to get the expansion pass upgrades for the Switch 2. Otherwise, it's a $10 flat fee per game, which that does like kind of really suck. And I wouldn't go out and buy a Switch 2 just to upgrade the game either. There you go. I could probably check too, but thank you for checking. All right, so what we're doing here is I'm going to a guaranteed spawn. Okay, so just to prove it, I have not defeated Ganon, and there is a golden Lionel here. But yeah, golden enemies in Master Mode is a new thing. Well, they've been there since Master Mode, but that's one thing that Master Mode includes that is like really tough. Is the golden enemies, and it's Moblins, Bokoblins, Lizalfos, and Lionels that can spawn as a golden enemy. that you don't get Hinox, Hinox or Stalnoxes that spawn as golden. Well, Hinox, the Stalnox is just Stalnox, but there isn't a golden Hinox. Hinoxes only go up to black. I couldn't imagine a white or a gold Hinox. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I do the family pack thing because I got multiple people with a Switch in my family. But thank you for checking. So we're gonna build a fire here. I'm just gonna drop some wood. Oh, do I not have a flame weapon? I mean, I have the meteor rod. Thought I had a different flame weapon though. So we're gonna sit until morning.
7,505 likes.
Thank you for all those likes. I appreciate you all very much. All right. There is Dinral, guaranteed spawn every morning. This is the beginning of its route. Literally, for me, the best place to go and farm dragon parts is to the left of the Elden Great Skeleton. Because you don't want to be in this area, because this is like where it spawns at. And if you sit at its spawn, it won't actually come in. So if you sit on the end of this little ridge here, this is like a perfect spot to wait for the dragon to come down and get a shard of the horn. Then you can repeat it a few times here pretty easily, even though it takes a little bit of time for the dragon to come down. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny, Aaron. Oh, I do not want bomb arrows. I want that. And do I have a phrenic bow? I do have a phrenic bow. Good. Unfortunately, yes, you do. You can go and buy the images. If you go to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Or no. I think it's the Hateno one. Probably not. You can buy them though, and so that way, if you miss Hateno, okay, yeah, it is Hateno. No, I did not get a picture of Master Koga. I love the dragons in this game. They're so cool. Huh. Interesting. Ah! Where does it go? Cool. It doesn't land next to him like it does every time. I swear every time I do this, like outside of this time, it lands right next to the golden Lionel. Here, I'm gonna go fight this Lionel here too since it spawned. I don't want to use the Bigoron's sword because that's a special one. I have a few special swords that I got through through amiibo spawns. So let's use that, and then where's the deity armor? There we go. Actually, I do want bomb arrows for this. Yeah, no, I wanted to stun him there. Wanted to get that stun in so I could mount his back. Right on. Glad you got it. Really? Oh, yeah. Because that's part of the quest. Master Mode also puts a Lionel on the Great Plateau. Well, that was stupid. Thank you for sharing, Thomas. Thank you for sharing, Shadow the Hedgehog. Doesn't that cause the Master Sword to lose charge, though? Hey, Orangoons.
Thanks, Chase Marfet, for 8,503 likes.
So I don't think the Master Sword gets charged up until you're around a Guardian. I don't know if I do or not. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And it's faster than the Royal Sword. You right, Potato. And it's alright if it breaks, because it recharges pretty quickly, too. Run away! Fierce Deity Armor. You get it from Amiibos. Here we go. Gotcha. I should have, yeah. Absolutely. They're everywhere though. These guys are just everywhere. All the Lionels in the game for me, short of the Lionel on... Oh, I didn't know that. I've never tried. I always just get my ass blown up on it. And so I just run away from it. I'll drop this thing. No, I want... Yeah, I'll have to practice that. That is an intense fight early on in the game for that. Yeah, like really intense. Nope, that's Bo. Mine was as well. I did Varuda first. Varuda, Vanaboris. Or no. What is this one? Yeah, I did, let's see, Varuda, Varudania, I think I did Va Meadow next, and then Va Naboris. Or maybe it was, I can't remember actually. Absolutely, it is the easiest one. I can't remember the order I got him in. Wow. It's been a little too long since I thought about that. I'll get rid of the Falcon Bow too. Give me the Savage Lionel. And then I'm going to go back over here to my fire. Nice. Master mode, so all the enemies recharge health. There are new golden enemies, like the Lionel that I just defeated. And they're stronger than the white or silver enemies. Guardians introduce a random delay into firing their laser. There are platforms everywhere. There's new floating platforms everywhere that has special loot on it. Right. like regular choo-choos spawn as massive choo-choos. Yeah, a lot of the enemies get like upgrades like that.
Chase Moffat for 9,512 likes.
Let's see here. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to put out. I'm surprised my fire disappeared there. I'm gonna have to do. Wait. There we go. I think because they don't realize, like, well, for one, it's flurry rushes, right? So you can either do flurry rush or you can use magnesis and pick up the metal spikes that Vodnaboris throws down, or Thunderblight Ganon throws down, and then you can take the metal spike next to Thunderblight Ganon and shock him, and then you can get in for some easy, quick damage doing that. Waiting for Dinral to come down again to get another horn shard here. This is Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. On Master Mode. Right? Thank you all for coming in. My name is Space Evil, a multi-platform variety streamer doing a 100% Master Mode playthrough on Breath of the Wild. I'm currently 93% of the way through, and I'm just grinding right on. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, I don't know if it's my favorite, but Breath of the Wild is like a really high up there game. Like, probably definitely top 10. You know, it broke so much ground in the open world genre. Unfortunately, a lot of games try to copy that, but yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming in on TikTok. Don't forget to drop that follow. We'll be playing more Zelda games throughout 2026. Hyrule Castles are free loot. Dude, those mazes are so tough sometimes. The mazes are crazy how hard they can be. Thank you for the follow, Kiss My Axe. I appreciate you very much. Like I said, I will be doing many more playthroughs of Zelda games. My next one planned is... right? They are fairly, like, really hard to figure out. But thank you for the follow, Ryan. I appreciate all those follows. I will be doing more Zelda playthroughs. I'm going to play through all the Zelda games in 2026. My next one is either going to be Link's Awakening or A Link to the Past. One of those two. I was also thinking of doing Skyward Sword and starting with, like, the very first installment. Right. This is the spawn point for Dinral, and I'm just grinding some horns off of Dinral. Dinral has it has this path it follows. It spawns in here, and then it goes through Tanguru Canyon, Tanagar Canyon. But yeah, that's the spawn point, and it goes all the way through here, and then it exits out over here, and I think it just disappears at that point. Understandable. All right, I'm gonna do one more, and then it is 9:45, so I'm going to call that stream after this last one. I've been streaming for a few hours now, and so I got other stuff I got to get to. Got to help my son tighten up some bolts on a motorcycle. Time zone? No, I know time zones. Absolutely. It is. I'm in Pacific though, so. Right? No, I like, and I like Kiss My Axe's opinion on that, because I like figuring stuff out without looking it up. But at some point, it is like, oh my god, I've spent so much time on this, I have to look it up now because I'm fed the fuck up. But I do, like, I'm the same way, and like really want to figure it out, not looking it up, not looking up guides. Thank you, Everest. Thank you for the follow. I did do that in the Trial of the Sword because. Yeah, you will get so, like, you'll get spoilers, and then, yeah, you'll also get very spoiled on like having access to that knowledge, and then you lean on it a lot. Excuse me. I am on there as well. I am Spaces Are Evil everywhere you go. I do upload all of my previous lives to the red site. I do go live there as well, and so I am everywhere you go. Red site, purple site, green site, the major ones at least. I'm not on a lot of the minor ones. So that is YOUTUBE. That is KICK for the green site, and the purple site is TWITCH. I'm going to kind of spell it out and speak in code because TikTok uses AI, and it really likes to suppress people when they talk about that stuff. All right. So I want to set up to go into the end trials for master mode here. So I'm going to go to Korok Village and go cook up my attack buffs. And then I'm going to log out next to where I dropped the sword at. And tomorrow morning... Huh. Oh, that's cool. I see what you're saying. That's cool. Like, only using stuff from the domain that the Blight is in. The Blight Ganon, wherever he comes from. Like, only using Gerudo weapons on the, not Vadna Boris. That's pretty cool. Right? I like that. That's pretty cool. Cool way to, like, theme it. Basically, yeah. It basically is the DLC, yeah. Okay, so I need banana, mighty thistle, need a mighty porgy and a mighty carp, and some of those Dinral horns. Right on. I actually use for amiibos, I use an NFC emulator here. And this thing... For sure. No, I'm feeling it. I'm hungry. I gotta go get something to eat. But this has, like... I've loaded pretty much all the amiibos on this. And I'll show you that it actually works. But you can go through here. It's hard to see with the light in it. But this has probably... Right. Amiibos are so expensive. I will here. I'm gonna cook up the food here real quick before I forget, and then I'll totally go and use the emulator here and show you that it works. So mighty banana. Yeah, this I got off of AliExpress for like $15. It was pretty cheap. You can get them more expensive. See you later, Potato. Have a great day. Take care. Stay well. Stay hydrated. And thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you very much. Right. I don't know. That's hilarious. Meatball and cards. Love it. Autocorrect is so funny. Also, amiibos is the reason why my inventory is so incredibly stuffed. Is because I get so much crap from them. And another thing that's cool with the Switch 2 version of in the Zelda Notes app is once you scan an amiibo 5 times and have the Zelda Notes app, you get to use the amiibo twice a day, which that is like insane to be able to use an amiibo twice in one day for Breath of the Wild. I don't know how many amiibos that I have that are activated that way. I'm gonna check real quick. I might still have to scan quite a few of them to get that working. Let's see, go home. Not my play data, amiibo. Okay. Actually, it looks like everything but the wolf I've scanned multiple times, so I should be able to scan them twice. Let's go out here. Yeah, the Fierce Deity things are great. I got the Fierce Deity sword too. That sword is so fucking cool. Lizard. Hey, Danny boy, welcome back. How are you doing? Sorry I missed your talk, your chat there. It's been pretty quiet over on that side. It does, and I put that actually into I put that into my house, so I didn't use it. All right, here we go. Right? Okay, so this was 8-bit Link. This is the first amiibo I spawned. So now, usually it tells you you've already used this amiibo once today. And so I'm able to use the amiibo twice now and double up on all of my stuff from amiibos. And that's only because of the Switch 2 version and the enhanced version and the Zelda Notes app. Sometimes it gets a little picky here. I love elemental arrows. They are severely underrated. They are so versatile in everything involved with the game. Oh yeah, no, they are. I agree. I fully agree with that. Like, I am not bummed anytime I get any sort of arrow out of these. Right? Yeah, they do drop a lot. I'm gonna drop that and that. This is such a messy place to do this in. Yeah, I have expanded everything I can with Hestu, whatever his name is. Come on, sometimes it gets a little wonky. I think it's because of the controller. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, my inventory is only so big because of using the amiibos. Because I regularly have spawned. I've regularly used the amiibos to help my playthrough in Master Mode. No, I could agree with that. The divine, because they don't have temples, right? And so the divine beasts really act as the temples for this game, and that's one thing I like about Tears of the Kingdom is that they brought back temples. I think that was super cool. A new Fierce Deity mask. Don't need that. But I gotta sell it. Probably full of royal shields here. I'll drop that and that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that would be very nice to have. I miss the first time ever coming out on the Great Plateau, like starting the game out and just the awe-inspiring view that you get and that flood of oh my god, this is gonna be so awesome. And it's still kind of there, but it's definitely the first time experience. It never hits like the first time. Yeah, I feel like they might have made the bosses a little easier for more playability across demographics. Because the older games were harder, especially in trying to figure out a lot of the boss mechanics. This is going to take forever being able to double up these amiibos now. I don't like that I can't see half the crap on the ground because of all of the grass that's in the way. Ooh, I don't think I have the Tunic of Twilight yet. I think that's new for me. Awesome. That's weird. Maybe I have to look at some stuff on my end. I appreciate you saying that. No, could be. I'll go back and look at the live and make sure my live isn't lagging. I might have to adjust some settings or something. I don't know.
Sold for 513 likes.
Let's see here. Thank you for those likes. I appreciate that very much. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Okay. I have not done that, but I could see the allure, like wanting to do that. Absolutely. That's not what I wanted to look at. I think the other one was a bow. I think this one was a bow. Durability up, royal bow. What do I have for bows? Okay, I can replace the one that's about to break. Yes, I do. I have. I finished the Champions Ballad DLC, so I have the Master Cycle. Although I forgot about how slow the Master Cycle is, and it's kind of like upsetting how slow it is because I felt like it was going to be faster than I remembered, I guess. And I have all the best horses, so I prefer to use the horses. Yep, I have Ganon's horse, I have Epona, I have the Royal White horse, and I also have 2 horses that are the 445 stats. The 4 HP, force, whatever, 5 stamina. Sea Breeze Boomerang, I have one of those already. Sea Breeze Boomerang is from Wind Waker. Sheik's Mask, I do not have Sheik's Mask. So now I gotta go sell some armor because I have too much armor in my inventory. And I want, wait, do I have, I gotta make sure. Do I have Sheik's Mask? Actually, I do. Okay. I already have Sheik's Mask, but I am going to go sell armor anyways. There's a place where it almost guarantees finding them. It is where you get the Ganon horse at, down here in Taobab Grassland. You can almost find a guaranteed top level horse down there. At least that's what I've found online. Want to sell armor, and I want to sell the Fierce Deity Mask. Yeet! Yeet that shit out. Don't need it. Alright, so I did... did I do these again? Spawn Toon Link. Okay, so I've already done Toon Link and Sheik twice. Oh no! That's rough. Ooh, that's a good Royal Claymore. Oh no. Oh, that's so rough. Hey, thank you everybody for coming in. My name is the rubber set. I forgot where all three pieces of the rubber set come from. And I just got him not too long ago. My memory is so bad sometimes. Take some B12 or something. Yeah, there is one of them that's down here in in this area, Dracozu Lake, in the Shakatha Shrine, I believe. I thought another one was over here in the Thundera Plateau, and doing the Toyasha Shrine. I think this is where another piece comes from. I can't remember where the third piece is, though. Pretty certain. But like I said, I don't fully remember. And that shrine, the Thunder Plateau Shrine, is kind of a tough one. Because I think you have to do something in order to stop the thunderstorms there, because it is like constantly thundering.
Thanks, damn soul.
Or you just have to not use... Maybe it's that you can't use anything metal out there. And that's how you have to make it through. Can't... Yeah. It's such a faint memory. I think anywhere where there's thunder involved with it, you're gonna find it. Alright, Zelda and Loftwing is kind of a... That amiibo doesn't actually spawn anything. It just spawns food. And I really don't need food right now. My inventory gets so full of stuff. Not that I actually have to get rid of anything, but some of it's just not worth spawning in. Let's see here. 52, 52, 72, 72. I'll get rid of this 27. Although I'd like to get the attack up one. Ruby, alright. I don't know how many. I think I'm close to the end of the amiibo spawns here. Oh yeah. Is it not gonna scan? I think maybe I need to charge this thing a little bit. It's acting a little funny. I did also get it off AliExpress, so there's that too. I like when you upgrade all your champion abilities and they recharge a lot faster. I think that's super nice. And then they charge even faster when you're inside Hyrule Kingdom. Or Hyrule Castle. We're in fucking Hyrule Kingdom. What am I saying? I don't need... Why do I have this Frostblade? I don't need a Frostblade. Excuse me? It acted like it was going to summon it, and then it didn't summon. Oh, I've lost my spot now on what I'm summoning. See, it did it again. Act like it's going to summon, then it doesn't. This is the first time this has happened, too. Alright, slide on. I don't think these ones actually... Yeah. That is weird. But hey, what do I expect when I'm using cheap technology? Like I said, I think it's because I gotta charge it. It's probably too low on battery right now. I haven't charged it in a while. I'm just gonna skip over the Tears of the Kingdom ones because they're just stuff. There's no boxes with these. So Bokoblin and Guardian Box. And I'm gonna use a Smasher. I don't feel like waiting to get through these boxes here. Right? The action figures are nice if you want like a high quality figurine. And that's they do cost a lot of money, and I kind of thought that at first, but after thinking about it and talking about it on stream, it is because some people want those high quality figurines because they are very high quality made, but if you're buying it just as an amiibo, it absolutely doesn't make sense. Exactly. They will leave a huge hole in it. Because there's, just for Zelda, there's like 30 amiibos, 32 amiibos, I believe. Well, and we're getting the Minera's Construct amiibo too. So that's another one. And that's probably going to be a huge one, and so it's probably going to cost more than normal. A regular ass Guardian Spear? No, thank you. Give me like a Guardian Spear plus plus. Why is it dropping those regular weapons? It's probably because it's a unscaled amiibo. There are some amiibos that don't scale with difficulty, and I think the Bokoblin amiibo is one of those. I've tried quite a few. Dude, it is so hard. I have not figured it out. I just resolved to, I'm never going to figure out how to win bomb, and I'm okay with that. Because, yeah, it is crazy difficult. And then some people say, oh, but it's so easy. Like, I get that it's easy once you really understand how to do it, but I just can't, I don't know what it is. I can't process it well enough to figure it out. It's the angle, and I know it's the angle of the bombs when you drop them. Because you have to use one bomb to launch another bomb into your back. But it's still like I cannot get it to work. What I do on the regular though is a whistle sprint. I think the whistle sprint is a really nice little movement glitch. And it's officially used by speedrunners too, so it's not like you're doing yourself a disservice by using that stuff if you feel that way about it. Like, because I feel that way about glitches. And I don't mind when other people use them, they're just not for me. This is this Moonlight Scimitar. I didn't want to pick that up. Make sure I scan these twice. Yep. Alright, Zelda, Mifa. This is taken forever to get through these amiibos now that I can scan it twice. Thank you so much, everybody, coming in. My name is Spaces of Evil. I'm a multi-platform variety streamer doing a 100% playthrough of Breath of the Wild. No, I didn't. That's pretty cool. I am Spaces are Evil on all platforms. So don't forget to drop that follow, because I will be playing more Zelda games through 2026. I'm going to play through all the Zelda games. I'm going to have to try that. I'm also going to play the CDI Zelda games. I'm going to play them all. Every single one of them. There's even a fan-made CDI game called, like, The Wand of Gamelon. Yes, I have tried Tears of the Kingdom. I played it when it first came out. But I haven't played it since. I did see that. I've been watching a few people that are playing it on VR. I think some of it would be extremely challenging. Come on, Amiibo Scanner. There we go. Oh yeah, no, it would totally look so cool doing that. Ugh, I think I have all the Divine Helms. Stone Smasher, I do want that though. Love me some Stone Smashers. Another Rivali and Daruk box. That is so cool that they let you scan these twice because of the Zelda Notes app. Another stone smasher. I think I have plenty of those now, though. Falcon bow, don't really need that. See, how many stone smashers are there? 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll get rid of the dragon bone Boko bat and switch that for a stone smasher. The rare stones are the best source of income for me late game because I have so much stuff upgraded and I do still need to upgrade a few more things. So those are like gold. Already have quite a few broadswords. Went to another stable. Yeah, right. That is really funny. It's going good, Pheasant. How are you doing? Pheasant of Hyrule, welcome on in. Oh. Yeah, it kind of looks like it with the sign he carries. I think but the Yiga clan stole imagery from the Sheikahs, whatever. I think it's the Sheikah clan because they were like Yiga clan is an offsprouting of yeah, because a few of them separated and wanted to like walk their own path, and then that's where the Yiga clan came from. From the Chica clan. I love that. That's hilarious. All right. Well, I think I got everything here. I think I'm pretty set up to go do even though all those weapons don't matter in here. I didn't realize I had 2 of these skill issues. So tomorrow I'm gonna go in and do the final set of the Master Trials, the Trials of the Sword, because I am at the final trials here. I'm not gonna start it right now though. I am gonna wrap up stream. No, I didn't. Isn't the way they stand because they kind of go like this? Right? Aren't those the Yiga? That's what I'm assuming. I didn't actually know that though. I'm just guessing. All right, let me switch scenes. Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. I never thought about that. That's awesome. Alrighty, well, we're gonna wrap up stream for today. I will be back live tomorrow morning. No, I plan to, but I will be taking a break from Breath of the Wild and then coming back to Tears of the Kingdom because I'm doing a 100% Breath of the Wild Master Mode playthrough right now. And so probably like 7:30 tomorrow. It might be a little bit earlier than that. It depends on sleep tonight, how late I get to sleep. Hi, Kaka. He just came in at the end of stream here. We're wrapping things up. I'm gonna head out for the day and get the rest of the day going. Oh, sorry, yeah, time zones. Jeez, time zones. 7:30 Pacific, so it would be 10:30 Eastern. That's about when I'm gonna go live. Like I said, it might be a little bit earlier than that. I always forget about time zones. My bad. So, yeah. Right on, right? So yeah, we'll be doing the end trials for Trials of the Sword. And then yeah, until next time, I will see you all later. Take care of yourself, stay well, stay hydrated, and as always, spaces are evil. Hey, you have a good day too, Kiss My Axe. And Damn Soul, have a good time. Have a good day, Kaka, have a good day, Danny Boy. Take care, everybody. Take care, lurkers. Thank you all for hanging out. Spaces are evil on all platforms. Come find me elsewhere. Don't forget to drop a follow. And as always, Spaces Are Evil is blasted off again. Snip, snip. Adios. Love you all. Thank you for coming by.